Yo, what up, what up? This is gonna be chapter 940, The Sparks of Rebellion, One Piece. Let's go, let's go. So I've actually already read the chapter pre-hand, which I normally do a live review when I read through it and give my honest reactions, but it was just too tempting. And I wasn't at home, so I just pre-read it. So I'm gonna give an overview of just what I read and what I liked. So first of all, I quite like the cover page because I've always been a Bartholomew Mew fanboy. Like there's just something about him I really enjoyed, and I was so disappointed when I found out he wasn't going to be an official Straw Hat, but more of like a side boy. I wanted him to be the 10th member, but unfortunately he didn't take the spot, and it just turned out to be one of the, I guess, commanders of his fleet, which is disappointing, but also it's more of a consolation prize. But it was to be expected because he did have his own pirate crew and everything, so I didn't expect him to drop that and just join the crew. But no, judging from his character, he probably would have done that. But let's get on with the chapter. So we get the start of the chapter. We see Law's quite pissed at everybody. I mean, at the Straw Hats, but mostly at Shinobu because he doesn't like the way that everyone's pointing fingers at his crew. And if I was Law in that predicament, I would feel the same type of way if my alliance is kind of doing that and doesn't trust my part. So I guess that's where it goes off. But because he's going off somewhere, it's going to be quite crazy, and we'll see who he meets and stuff. And then we get some information about three characters, fodder characters that we were shown last time, and this is kind of a redemption for Komaru Saki because before she was portrayed as this evil woman who just uh, leeches on rich men and takes all the money, but there seems to be another side of her because these three who were seen as these good guys who help people build the fires were actually truly scumbags who were just conspiring together to gain of other people's losses. And I guess Komurasaki knew that, so she purposely made them bankrupt because they were actually bad men, which kind of makes her more likable. Because when I first saw her, I did call her the T word, and I'll take that back. I'll take back the T word that I used, and because after witnessing this, I guess she did have some good qualities in her, and she wasn't just a total T word. So I like that. That redemption was very nice. So and then we have this smiling dude with he's just smiling too much. And we see how much of a good guy he is. And I like that. He's a very nice guy. And I like how Usopp is reminded of forgot the little girl's name who's the assistant of Komurosaki, how she's smiling as well, and they're kind of similar with their smile. They could be related, or they could just be a reminder because everyone from the village had that smile as well. But back to the main point, the biggest thing is Luffy doing his training, his new haki training, where he's finally found a teacher who knows how to use this advanced technique. And you just see Luffy using his trial and error, and he's just effortlessly beating these guys, but he just can't execute the technique at all. And he ends up beating all the fighters, and the time runs out, so he has to wait until tomorrow. It's quite nice. And then we get another nod to Goldie Roger, which is quite nice actually. So it turns out Fugaro has actually met Goldie Roger. Yeah. So I like that a lot. And another connection how Kimon and everyone knows Goldie Roger as well. So that's gonna be pretty cool when they explain as well. But then we get this scumbag Kaibru coming back, right? I don't there's something about this dude that I just don't trust. He's so shady and stuff. And he's like he's the most non-essential plot character there is. He's just around, but he does have some juicy gossip because he knows about Sheila Hosi. I wonder how much of the that information that he spilled to the Kaido and stuff. I wonder if they know it or if he's even spilled the beans at all yet. So Luffy definitely needs to keep him close to him so he doesn't spill the beans anymore. In my opinion, Luffy just should give him an amnesia or something with a massive backy fire fire hook to the face. But obviously Luffy's not gonna do that. But yeah. But then the final panel, we get to see Big Mom coming in. So all the pieces are moving in place, and I like it. The build up is real. The one thing One Piece does really well is definitely build up. So this is pretty crazy build up. But despite the build ups, it is a bit slow in pacing. But once all the build up is executed, the payoff is definitely worth it. That's why reading One Piece weekly is definitely not the best way to read One Piece. The best way to read One Piece is to binge read. But unfortunately, because I don't have the patience to wait several months for it to build up, I've got to wait. I got to get my One Piece fix pretty much ASAP. So I read it every week. So this is my pain and torture that I have to witness myself. So this was quite a good chapter indeed, and see you guys next time.